and welcome to another video from Icon. My name is Jarna, and today I'm going to be talking to you regarding taps. Choosing the right tap for your customer's sink is very, very important, not only on style and look, but especially on functionality. The wrong tap can have a big impact on the use of the sink and the use of the kitchen, of course. So as we move forward, we notice that sinks are getting bigger and therefore taps are having to change with the style of the sink that's been requested. What we want to talk about is the circumference of a tap. So if your client is got a small sink, so anywhere from 200 up to 500, the circumference of the sink is not all that important. So when I talk about circumference, I'm talking about in which the spout comes down and the length of where that spout is. So something that has a small circumference is okay in a small sink. However, if you have a sink that has a small circumference and a large sink, there's going to be a few issues that the client is going to have to deal with. And that is around the cleaning of the sink, the use of the sink, and the flow in which they use the sink. So when we're looking at a 500 size sink and more, or a double sink, we need to look at a couple of options. So we're going to look at pull-out options. There is a pull-out option where the hose is actually secured inside the tap, and you can move that tap in any direction. That is really, really important to trying to get into the corners. The other option is the pull-out one where it has a hose in there that allows you to pull it out. That hose can go up to half a metre long. Sometimes I've seen them a metre long, which can be quite dangerous. With the pull-out taps, just something to consider is that a pull-out tap has a hose behind the tap. That hose can fit onto the cabinet below it, and sometimes that can knock things in your cabinet below it, but it works on a weight system. So the weight is screwed in with a Phillips screwdriver, and so when that flings back, that weight brings that back into shape. So if you have a tap that pulls down like that and doesn't go back up, it just means that that weight has to be adjusted at the back of the cabinet. Spray function. Spray or not to spray? So spray function is a button or a knob that's on the front of the tap that allows you to use the tap in a spray form. So the great thing about this is that I can manipulate this into the corners of my sink to clean it, and it just gives me that extra pressure to be able to push things down the waste.